Hi there, nice and smart choice of you to tune into this EHEDG Connects news update, in which we want to also give you a sense of what's happening in the different regions of EHEDG. And with us today is Aaron Billet, the chairman of the EHEDG Regional Section France. Aaron, nice to have you with us today.
Thank you very much, Rob.
How did the EHEDG Regional Section France evolve over the years?
In 2006, we were about 59 members in France, and now we have about 150 active members in this country.
What would you say differentiates the French food industry and the food equipment industry from industries in other countries?
France is considered the country of the best food.
Yeah.
In France, we have a lot of small industry in food industry. About 76% of company are a company with less than 10 employees, and 2% of company have more than 250 employees, and they account 58% of turnover. So it's we have a great group food factories and small food factories. Our organization is an association in France in the law 1901. It's a special statute in France with allow us to be recognized at the national level by the authorities and ministry. In fact, our association in France, regional section, is organized like the EHEDG. It's the same thing. We have executive community and a board, and we have many members in France who want to have an action in the association in our countries.
Do you have more impact because of that on the adoption of hygienic design in France?
Yes, we have more impact with about ministry. We can have a different relationship with minister, and we can have a better action in our country. And it's important for member to have relationships very
close relationships.
Well, yes, close relationships. Yeah, it's very important for them. And this association it's a little family. It's very important for us.
But to generate interest for EHEDG, you first have to generate interest for hygienic design. That's the idea. Do you agree with that strategic approach?
Yes, it's the first solution. Hygienic design, it's the first solution for cleaning in food industry. If you have no equipment in hygiene design, we have a very problematic of transfer of contamination, and it's very difficult to cleaning. It's very difficult to have a good food. It's very important.
The 100 and something members that you have now in EHEDG, do they actually apply the guidelines on a daily basis, or do they have their own standards? Or do you see a big difference between, for example, the bigger and the smaller food companies in how they actually apply these guidelines?
Certain sector of food industry, like bakery, they have many problems actually about contamination in or moldness or listeria, and less nitrate salt, and the product become more risky. So it's a first problem. And the second problem is a European problem. It's the legislation on chemicals, and this legislation reduce the use of certain chemical molecules in disinfection. So we have a food with become more risky, and in the same time we have a less solution to disinfect in the cleaning process. So hygienic design becomes the first solution to stop contamination, because in this sector it was not a risk sector, if you understand what I say. During many years, they don't have a vision of hygienic design. So actually, because there are many contamination, they decided to progress in hygienic design, and they call to EHEDG, and they say, help us, because we want have more less problem with our production.
What kind of services can you offer the members in your region that cannot be offered by EHEDG Central Global?
Normally, we have 2 conferences in France for years. One, the first on March, and the second on October or November. And every member can come in this conference to and to participate about it. And even the food factory we have not in the association, they can come in this conference. And it's very important to communicate about hygiene design in France. And this conference, it's a very a good solution to communicate about it. And we are creating in since 5 years ago, we are creating an engineering design award, the PCH, Prix de la Conception Hygiénique in French. It's a prize to reward the food equipment company we want to progress engineering design of their equipment. It's another solution to communicate about engineering design in France.
But now, of course, we are living in strange times. You haven't been able to organize any events in the past year. How do you keep in touch with your members and with the industry?
We will have 2 training engineering design in this years. One, the first in April, and the second in autumn, about October or November. We decided to have to create a webinar in these years to have a mini conference by online with members of regional section, and to have every day and to have to keep the line. Yes, you understand, to keep the line. And it's an idea to have many webinars during the years, and we I hope we can go to the SAFIA in Join this years, and to present EHEDG for food processing.
Ervan Biley, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.